person you are comparing with, you don't know the demons that keep them up at night. So I like my lane.
So don't see everybody and feel like, nah, this person. Oh, that's
No,
their
no,
own
no,
thing.
no, don't get it wrong, right? There are people you see and you be like, okay, nice going, right?
Yes.
But compare. The idea of comparing is you're looking at what you got, you're looking at what you've done, or how much you've done, and you are putting it in the same scale with someone else's. And you're asking yourself, because what comparison is not saying, oh, I can be better.
Yes.
Comparison is saying, oh, you haven't done enough. That's what comparison says. And please, there's some people that never police. They wake up one morning and their parents is telling them, go and resume in one office in Abuja,
Yeah.
and they are driving GLA.
Yeah.
And you are working with your two left leg, and you are as soon as they finish school, you work already. They never finish sef. They never finish because they are already there. And you are working with your BSc, not NYC, you're not happy. And somebody is telling you compare yourself. You just die young.
Yes. True.
One day, bike goes down there, you think.
Okay, who's
What
I
about your
am?
mic?
Oh, that's right.
You didn't come with it.
I have it. Okay. What about you? Have you compared yourself to someone? Maybe not now, maybe before, when you were still coming up. Since I'm still coming up. You know when young people be like, when I was young, you now be like, are you old now? When I was much younger. So yeah, I just say when I was much younger, not like when I. So while you were much younger, when I was much younger or now, I think yeah, I have because at different stages of my life, maybe let me say when you're at the point where your age mates or your age group they have gone ahead. For example, maybe let's say when you are getting admission to higher institution and something like me, I go to jam like twice, right? And I didn't do well. So I had age group that they had immediately they got their admission. So at that stage I would compare myself and be like, why am I this dull? Why did I not have that? And then I get to this one and those friends are already ahead. Years ahead of me. So definitely I would compare and say, we both started together, yeah. And look at where I am. So definitely I'll compare myself. But as time goes on, I realize that times goes on, I realize that we all have our paths. Yeah. Different paths, and everybody has their. I don't know if I should call it destiny. If there's a destination, I don't know. But everybody have their goal and whatever they want to achieve in life. Life can play their own part. You might not, it's not what you want that you might see, but in the end, everybody should be happy, regardless, right? Okay. So yeah. So while you were speaking, there's a question that came to my mind, which I used to always think of when I'm talking with my friends. I mean, like, do you think everybody will be successful in life? You know, the way we always be like, okay, just keep working hard, don't worry. It's like, okay, what if, okay, how will I know if I'm actually in that category of people that will be successful? And how will I know I'm not going to be? Because if you know that you're not going to be successful, why work? Kuku, relax and just accept your destiny. You get like, it's just when you were speaking, you mentioned that it just clicked to me. I think Fabian wants to say something in regards to that question.
So first of all, yeah, I strongly believe that success has different parameters.
Okay.
There are different metrics to measure what success is or who is successful, right? So I'm going to give a scenario of my group of friends. We were 5 in school. So I'm going to give the current stages of them that I know in my head as
Okay.
of 2025. One is in China. He teaches high schools debate and public speaking around China. The other is a COO of a multi-tech company. His salary is ranging about 2.5 to 3 or thereabouts. The other is lost. Literally, He has fallen out of the space of the earth. You can't find him.
Hmm.
Then there is now me, who is who works 3 jobs, has 2 startups, and almost never sleep at night. Then there is now the fifth guy rather now, who is contented. He doesn't have that much. He doesn't do that much. He's almost invincible, but he's the happiest of all 4 of us, right? So if you hear somebody laugh, you know when somebody is faking laugh. I know somebody is
Yes.
genuinely laughing. He's the happiest of all 5 of us. Like you'll be talking all the 10,000 countries you visited, all the projects you want to do, and you just scratch his head and say, "Oh boy, this Abuleba Mona Lily, I'm fine." He never leaves Abuleba.
Wow.
Baba come Island. He said, "Why Island if you come Abuleba?" He never leaves. He's driving his innocent 2007 Corolla, and when he's in Dhaka, he's the proudest man ever.
Wow.
Now, in his head, he's successful,
Yeah.
whether you like it or not. Now, the guy in China will always tell you, "I want more."
Mm-hmm.
He's never
Satisfied.
contented.
Yeah.
He's not even successful by his own matrix.
Standard. Yeah.
Right? The other guy who has fallen on, I don't know where that creature is. The only part we know that he's alive, he's not dead yet, but we don't know shit about him. Then the other guy who's a COO wants more.
Mm.
Me on the other hand, I need more. Then the only person that seems not to be going for more is the least
Successful.
by the social standard, is the least of the entire 5. So success is different, has different parameters, different metrics. Then the question now is, how do we know
Who will be successful?
who is going to be successful? Actually, we will know.
Okay.
Right? I used to say, when you put 1 plus 1 together, you must produce an answer. If you don't produce an answer, then there's a problem. So when you put hard work, dedication, effort, consistency with a small pinch and ingredient of God grace inside,
luck.
You'll be successful. No, not luck.
God's
luck
grace. Okay.
Then you'll be successful. When you now fold your hand
Mm.
and sit on your ass and praying that manna fall from heaven, you go broke, sha. So you will know, the successful ones will know. Why I said not luck is, I know someone who, when people have God level money,
Okay.
they have so much money that this guy says his younger sister, upon finishing school, like the day they did their
sign out.
No, secondary school.
Okay.
The day
Graduation.
they did their graduation and everything, that day, not that evening, she was in a flight to UK because the next morning she's resuming in a university. Like God level kind of money. But guess what now? This young man is in Lagos. He has started, the one I know, he don't pass 5 different startups that we start and money is just going. And he's just there. Does he have everything by standard? He does. His dad is there, his mom is there, his younger brother is there, his elder sister was this clown. Sorry, forgive me. Trump's one of Trump's campaign advisors. So he's there. But at the same time, now look at his life. I'm better off. Not bragging, but he's just there. There's nothing you can throw at him that sticks. Relationships are not there. Friendships, his friends are his kind of set of persons. The career is zero. School, they have to push him out of university. He's lucky, but he's not successful. That's why I want us to remove that.
About the luck.
It has nothing to do with luck. At the same time, I know someone who the father died in 200 level. The mom is long dead. Literally finished school by I beg. But he's good. He's good. One of the just the recently proclaimed UNICEF ambassadors in Abuja. He's okay. He's making it. He's trailblazing. Then the other guy who is supposedly lucky is lost in the crowd. So we know the successful ones, and we know those that.
So that brings me to the question: me, am I going to be successful? Let me know now. Or let me just relax.
When you wake up at night.
It's an important question to ask, really. we have people that wake up every morning to push truck, and they are hardworking. See, they did not plan that life. Exactly, they wake up every morning.
Yeah.
Do you understand? You get what I'm saying? Like, how do you know?
You need to throw,
And the definition
your
of
weight.
success.
What
Some
is
people, based on their
I think you should give her.
thank you. Some persons based on their exposure,
Okay.
their background, like just generally what they have been exposed to. That is what they can say, oh, this is what success is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Unlike, for example, now those your friends that probably they're in China, I guess because of their exposure, that's why they don't feel satisfied with where they are.
Where they are.
So they want more. For some people, that other friend that is in Agbuleba, because he has not gone out of that environment, he does not feel, he feels relaxed and is comfortable and he does not feel any bothered, right? I don't know, just making an example from that concept. Some persons, I was in the keke abi bus coming to this place and I saw women that these Fulani women
Mm.
sitting down, they were just gisting. Like, and I was amazed. They were not even worried, they are not bothered. And I'm like, their own sources now is to beg people for a lot of money at least to eat for this night.
Yeah.
And exactly. They are not to them now their sources, their definition of sources is to get enough for that night.
Yeah.
So it's depending on the exposure. I think that is what you can tell whether you are successful. For some persons now, okay, if they have gotten to this epic of their career, let me say for example now in my own field, for you to just leave the fortune of this country and
You
go
are
and practice,
successful.
you are successful regardless whether the life there
It's good or
is
not.
good or not.
Yeah.
Just leave this country and go and practice outside. You are already a successful person.
Mm.
But yeah, you are here in Nigeria, you are feeling like you're unsuccessful. So
Okay.
success is different for different people. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much for that. You want to say anything? Okay. So let's get into the conversation. Right. Let's leave success aside. We're talking about comparison. So why do we think comparison is so common in our generation, especially with social media? See, I'm not going to lie. Personally, I compare myself a lot to people. Yes, yes. So now I go online and I see someone giving a TED talk. I'm like, this is something I want to do. Like this is it. Or I see someone who is a successful um, entrepreneur running a business, have staff, everything is. I'm like, oh my god. And the person is young. I'm like, oh Lord, look at. There's this girl I used to see online. Ade Sometimes I used to be like, I'm older than this girl now. Like, I don't know, like, how is this girl running this business? I be like, it's not my business. This one, I'm like, oh my god. Okay. Then, what else do I always compare myself? Yes. So when I met Fabian, we talked, and Fabian was like, he has BSc, he has masters, he has PhD. I'm like, God. God, God, you know that me, when it comes to school, I like school. And I want to do school till that period, like till the point where they'll be begging me, oh yeah, stop, stop. But where am I? I just see all those things and I feel like, what's going on with my life? Why am I where I am? Especially when we go on social media, I see these people, 22-year-old young medical doctor, this award, that award. You're like, child. You're like, you can sit down. Oh. You're like, child, what am I doing with my life? So especially on social media, like sometimes you might not even be thinking about like the bad guy. Maybe based on his environment, he's doing well for himself, not a problem. But when you now go online and I see what your mates are doing that you're not doing, you might start to second guess yourself. This is like from my own personal point of view. Like this is how I feel and I'm being very vulnerable about it. So why do we think like comparison is a thing, especially in our generation? Because for me, comparison is like a root cause of most of the things that we challenges that we face, like depression. I would say when you're comparing yourself to, so before you know it, You feel like you lose every joy you have in your life. You feel like, oh, this life so I dey live safe is worthless. What's the point? Why is it so common? Why?
So, first of all, in terms of comparison, I don't know about you, my parents.
Okay.
My parents. See, me, I'm a last born.
Mm.
And yes, I'm telling you, I'm a last born. And you see, of all the things I love in life that I've lived, I thank God for making me a last born. I think I've said that to you
Yes.
before. She's my cousin, like from my maternal side. I always thank God for making me a last born because being a last born was a blessing for me. I saw 4 5 people in line,
Mm.
and I saw the nonsense mistakes they did. First of all, so I don't mean to badmouth them. Oh, no, not you understand. But I learned when I say being the last born made me learn from those people. So I now understood what was really going on. So first of all, now parents first.
Yeah.
Parents said this, then they get issue for that one. First of all, when you are even going to school, your parents will first of all blast you in school first. Eh, Especially if you are not the first position. Maybe you are even the third position self. You are in soup already self. Then God bless you if you are not the seventh or eighth position or 10th or 11th. You are just a waste as far as they are concerned. I'm speaking from my own side though. I don't know about you. So you end up doing things
Mm.
that you're trying to satisfy people and these parents that and you ask yourself, will I ever satisfy these people?
Yeah.
So it starts from them. Then at the point when it keeps on going, you now get to a stage where you go for this and then you finish school, and then there's a big problem when their friends, children, are now doing some set of things,
And you are
and
not.
you are not even doing that thing. You are in trouble. You are in big trouble. Oh. If you're not careful, you will run into depression. If you're not careful, I was I had a situation where I had moved out of my parents' house, started staying on my own at the point in my life. So at some point, before then, my elder sister, she went at they had her and my mom, they had this back and forth one time. So it was this thing of that one's charged, that one's charged, that one's charged. Then one, I think there was that she lost it one particular day when she said, "Okay, please, how will you feel if I compare you with?" Then she mentioned her
So
friend's
person's mommy.
mother. So how will you feel if I compare you with that person's mother?
Mm.
Do you know that person's mother bought a land to her
Wow.
daughter? Hmm? Bought a land, built on the land, and now gave the daughter, yeah, go and start that business there. So how will you feel if I now stay and now say, okay, how I want to compare you with this person's mother? So I'm telling you, I think that day the argument just died a
Ended.
natural course,
Mm.
it ended. So I was just one corner looking at some point I was growing in my life. I said, I might not get everything I want. Our
Mm.
wants are insatiable. If we want to start, our wants are insatiable. See, by the time you get this one, no more. So at some point, I made up with myself in my mind that I would use people as a sort of challenge to myself. A sort of challenge. There's a thin line between when you use them as sort of challenge and you start to compare. There's a thin line. So I needed to understand where that thin line was and not to cross that line. For the sake of my mental health,
Mm.
for the sake of myself and my unborn children or generations to come, I realized, okay, yes, this is how I want to break this thing. This is how I want to behave. So that thing, first of all, it stems from the roots. So the mistake you can have as an upcoming parent in future is when you now you get yourself back to that cycle. Then the cycle continues. Then you now become a parent and you are back in that cycle of comparing yourself to. So when we were little, I know of a friend who used to say, I know if you be like my papa. My papa they beat my mama. He was my school senior, like
Mm.
way ahead of me. Until one day all of us had to beat his wife. Then
Hey.
I think that day all of us were now and I was like, how far? You say you know we'll be like your papa now. How they be now? You know, you so first off, take away that thing from your mind first of I want to compare. Just work on yourself. Like work on yourself. And It's good to challenge yourself also, and it's good to want more for yourself. But see, there's how this thing is. If you keep on comparing, it's how it will get to you. You might end up gambling into things that are very black. And at the end of the day, it's a big regret because you regret it big time. There are stories of people talk about social media. Social media sometimes when you head into that thing, you get lost in the moment. Madam Blessing CEO that went to stay in front of one house and said, I used the dust that my ex-husband did for me. I used it to build a house. You didn't know that thing that trended that time. She lied that she built a house. The house belonged to one man in China.
Wow.
Is a China, that is his name. And somebody called him, oh boy, how far? Person day your house, they claim saying build your house.
Wow.
And I say, the guy came from China within a space of a week. Fabi, I remember that story now. They washed her. When I say they washed him. The guy came back and said, so you are the one that is claiming you built my, he called police, they washed her. Blessing CEO knelt down like this in front of the guy and his friends. The guy and his friends, they were crossing their leg like this. Blessing CEO knelt down like this. I was begging the guy, this is
Social media.
So imagine you're up and coming person, and you have a beautiful life ahead of you, and you're using that standard of Blessing CEO went and built a house. Omo, you are lost. Oh, Yoruba people say Osa. Osana River, like you're totally lost. I can give examples of social media life that I will just stay at. What's that other one that you even said one time that I think that one was where fine, the guy was saying he has this, he has that. Amongst then in school, then he has this, he has that. At the end of the day, okay, we are all out. He was talking about marriage. And we are like, guy, how far? You need to get these things right, get these things settled. Do you know this guy went and collected loan for marriage? And how did we know? It was one of us that was working in Deloitte in as an accountant. I was working that they now messaged him that come and he did him as guarantor.
Wow.
So and all of us we saw the thing on social media. It was a big wedding that you be like, but this guy, yeah. Like, only for you to realize. So at this point, you are now looking at it. So this guy, how do you, how the F1 like, how do you challenge yourself to go and take loan to go and impress? Not that it's for the purpose of the years, and you're taking loan just for a single event where everybody will eat and go their way and bye bye. It's you and you understand. So that's my take on that.
I'm laughing. God, I beg. You see this thing, it has led, let me be very personal with this. It has led me into problem. Not direct problem. When shared problem, you just do your own, somebody will carry problem from their father's house and come and dash you. So there was this situation where we needed to travel, we needed to leave the country for an event and all of that. So everybody was checking their pockets. It's not buying flight ticket that is the problem. When you reach there, can you pay your hotel bill? Can you buy food? It's not buying flight ticket that is the problem. Flight ticket will come, that is sure. But will you be able to eat? This event is about a week-long event. You see, you won't go eat there. Somebody is not telling you, I will pack Gary. But I'm like, come. Bro, stop this shit. Like, at some point, I was like, okay, you know what? Let's contribute for this guy. He's going to get his transport ready, his flight money. So at least his feeding is going to be on collective pocket. We agreed. We went for that conference. Conference finished. We came back. Now, when I came back, because I was the one that made every other person foot this guy's feeding and hotel and every other thing. During the conference, you take bus ride around the city, buy merchandise here and there and all that. So as we were buying, everybody would just be dropping maybe $10, $20, $50 for this other person, right? And I'm the one that instigated all of those things. Only for me to come back. A couple of days later, someone just sent a social media link to the group chat. Say, I know one verse. That's how he said, I know one verse. But somebody tell me, say, I did wrong. When everybody rushed to, when God just, everybody just rushed to open social media to see Instagram posts. Only God and behold to see Instagram posts. The person that the
Community
community were doing
project.
this thing was now saying how he traveled and he was taking care of his friends.
Wow.
And you know when we were doing that, everybody was moving for everybody was just catching the
You
moment
reached
on
to
phone.
vex.
I can't see where I buy me personally. Oh, that's me. You get. I hold chicken buckets for my house. They only
Yes.
chop chicken like madman. They laugh. Baba on the video me say,
Wow.
I bought for my friend chicken. I say,
Ah.
yeah. See, likes don't reach 1K plus. Comment don't reach 500
Wow.
plus.
People are rushing
Boss
to
just
post.
the hail now. Now you the rain. I say, wait. Me, I know they like here third party program. I just come on my phone.
Call the
Chooks,
guy.
Alpha, where you there? He said, he's on the island. Yeah. I said, but I want to see you this evening. He said, wait happened. I said, I not talk for phone because I fit throw my phone for work. I want to see you this evening. He was like, he'll not be around though. He's kind of busy. I said, okay, no worry, I will call you. I ended the call. That evening, I called via through WhatsApp through the group chat. Oh yeah, okay, Chicks, what's up now? He said, hey, everybody just talk to you. Oh yeah, explain this post. I don't understand. You take care of us. Now, see the thing here is when we understood what was happening was really very late. Because he has already made the mess of the circle, right? Couple of weeks later, everybody were angry, nobody was talking to anybody, everybody, in fact, at some point someone kicked him out of the WhatsApp group. I had to bring him back. Now they like my fight for community, everybody see who they fight to. I brought him back, everybody, the group just died the natural death. Then that was when we now realized that he was doing that thing to match his colleague in the office.
Wow.
Now, colleague for office, now the papa get office.
Imagine.
Now papa get company. These guys, they have money. This is someone who was born in the UK. He get blue passport. If you want travel, now to just pick him back to airport, he has gone. You go apply like 3 months, they find visa.
Yeah.
So two of you are not on the same cadre. This guy will the iPhone may buy. Now with I beg. At some point, I think police came into the issue because he was owing the guy his house that he's staying. This is someone that you have no, that some people have no business staying on the island. Like from your financial pocket, you have no business staying on that. He stay.
Awoyaya. Ekpe. Awoyaya. Ekpe. Sango Tedo. You were proud.
You go stay this estate after Jack one day. That's where he's staying. I know his rent. His rent is 1.3. His rent is 1.3. And I know you. If I put your 6 months salary with your expenses and the kind of life, you don't get one end. Then on the 11th month, you start have I visit 200K for your hand. I visit 100K for your hand. To make up every year is a circle. Then why are you there? The same human being. That's why I say I follow enter problem. Now this is where I now got into problem. I was in line. Now look at the funny thing that every time he comes to my house, I mean Anapaja here. Every time he comes to my house, he stays the weekend and everything. I be like, guy, you dey fuck up. Supposed to come on here. Supposed to
come my land.
I be like, when my mama need that, they pray. She pray for sense. God answered that prayer. Guy, I know they follow you guy anywhere. So he came to my house. Then there's this car dealership a couple of streets away. For some reason, I didn't even know how he became friends with the owner of the dealership. I just realized one day he's always hanging out in the car space. That's how one evening he drove car into my compound. Say, Alpha, we can park this car for you. I say, you don't buy car. Now you the rain. No. Funny enough, we took the car that evening. We go pop champagne, watch the car, celebrate. Bless God. Came back, park car. Alpha, Sunday evening. When they move this evening, I think tomorrow morning. He said, you guys go back island this evening. I said, okay. He's going. I see Baba stand up, leave car key on top table. I said, come, no verse. You know they carry your car, go. He said, no. Say no expose them yet and everything. I said, no, Alana. Week 1, week 2. I think on the 3rd, 4th week, I jammed the car dealership. He said, how far now? We your guy now? He said, I said, waiting up. The guy is still packing my house for this while. He comes, take it out, bring it, pack it. So the guy was like, I said, okay, first of all, yeah, you know the business. I know they when you give a car key. So what the hell is going on? Sit down. So that's when everybody answered that. That's when I realized that this guy collect car. Say he go pay installment.
Instrumental.
I'm not even know
Wow.
where they do that.
Wow.
Car dealership. Agree.
Hungry.
So what he told
He
them,
used
what
jargon,
he told
that
them
car
was
dealer.
he was going to be using the car to do Uber.
Okay.
And that was what that,
Okay.
that's why
That's why
everybody
they
was
gave him the car.
the whole gist was now coming out. And so I phoned her. I said, wait,
Uber care.
let's confirm that all of us know which car we're talking about. I know my phone showing picture. Now this motor, I said, he parked on my compound. You know, when it got to, when I realized like things was getting out of hand was, as we dey talk, police don't use bike, land.
Wow.
Now when I see police, I say, first of all, everybody calm down. Now this motor, they say, this motor, I say, come. I say, this one, I open my gate. This code, they say, take car. When I carry they go. They say, but where your friend? I say, first of all, my savior was, I know the when you give a motor. Say, but why you come park up for your house? I say, okay, first you carry car come with papers of car. I let me go ask whether you steal the car. That's your business. So me said by open eye, raise shoulder. They left me. They carry the car. I called this boy. He say, he the meaning to tell me, but it's like he's not buying the car again.
Then you left it in my house.
You are meaning to tell me. Now, all of those things were pushed for. Oh, you've not seen strange stuff. Hey. You've not seen strange stuff. That's what all of this. His sister, because I was really pissed.
Yeah, it's enough to be pissed,
really
guy.
I had like genuine phobia of police people. So I can't say the same with policeman. So I don't know. So he putting me in the same space
with police.
I called his sister, I shouted. So like no, his cousin came back home with a car. Less than a month, choose come back home with a car.
Oh, so his cousin is competing with child.
I was like, that's how she now that I come to my house again. She said, well, we'll do it.
Huh.
I had a young guy near my house. I go to jail. He never could die. So I went to back to jail. He took time for me. I said, I will do it again.
Like I've been in the restaurant where we're eating. My boss took me out. You know, after a long walk, we just finished one project. That I think earlier sometime this year when they did take over some meat. So after the submitted was spent, so like let's go downstairs. We are to talk, let's go downstairs. So yeah, commotion was at the other end of the restaurant. And one of the two fine girls that got created on Sunday, fine. It's food.
Instagram baddies.
Pictures.
Instagram baddies.
You go buy food now, you go do
No, they went by themselves. No money. Let's carry this.
She said, no, she wants to stay. I think I know stay. She's not Nigerian. So she wants
Curious,
to go. Trust me, you don't want to go. He took another guy to the other end of the world that didn't want to. He didn't want to because it was in the meeting.
Yeah.
He didn't talk into his laptop and everything. So like,
how much is it? That's their plan initial. That's their plan. The wig no go cost. So.
Like it's crazy. Like Lagos is
Fake life. Yes.
Exactly. That comparison now is what breeds that fake life.
Yes.
People are putting up that life to compare themselves on social media. I know a group of friends who are all living in different locations. Nobody don't visit anybody. Hey guys, I went to the cruise today. My friend, you know, very well. You just did it live. I It's not going anywhere. So there's this cruise party that they used to do in Lagos. They will be begging to invite, they will be begging you to invite them because you can't enter the cruise except you have a pass. Yeah. So for some guys that come without their plus one, you just see girls at the
Begging.
just they realize that you don't have a plus. They start begging you. They start begging you to start along. But once they get on that cruise, they will feel that and so every time and the best thing you get, guys, I bought my ticket.
Hey.
It's so crazy. Like if you want to crowd everything up, go to Abuja. That's the highlight of it. Like it became so bad that I stopped going at the time. But at some point, it affects your mind. Whether no matter how solid your mind is, it affects you.
Yes.
Like he said now, he said he doesn't compare. He uses them as challenge. But actually, no matter how you you go get a eat your small barbecue, like enjoy your money innocently. Person will use the buy the same size of fish, 550,000. Only carry and throw this for your fraud. You don't pack your feet in your house to avoid it. Like they do a lot. So when you now see people see all of those, do all of those things, now tell me why fraud will not be problem.
Yes.
Because that's why people do it.
Yes.
They're not really, see, it's only 1% of all the young boys in Lagos.
Nigeria.
That do it because they are poor. Only 1%. But I think that it is less than 1%. Because class. It's someone that finished school. You graduate in 2-1. If you put your head down, write application, sit job, you will get a better job.
Yeah.
You want to know. Because why? You won't buy bicycles. So it's just that crazy pressure from both society, then those who now have unfortunate relationship. You know, say if you don't buy that, will break up. Those very unfortunate relationship, then the last that finally breaks my heart is not the parents. And yet,
See your mates.
No, it's not right again. They are giving us a
Don't you know better than my father age, oh? You know they see your mates.
I was last year, sometime okay, 2 years ago, I was speaking at Assemblies of God Youth Conference. I was talking about it. And when I came, I saw a lot of cars.
Packed.
The whole church come youth program.
To enter, now young people. Who can't get all the car?
I wanted to speak. I told them, please, can we put on the light in the whole? I want to see people, I want to see what I'm talking to. So they on the whole. And I'm not being judgmental, but the cars outside and the people inside don't match. Both in age and in
stature.
Don't match. Then I asked. So there were little bit parents there and other guys. And I was like, when your sons come back home, there's when you find the daughters are coming like your 16 and wearing me for 500,000. You said to me, grass, I don't know bless my son. Like now you go with test that because those are the sort of people.
Yeah.
Because you see a girl who is in secondary school, you have an iPhone 13. Secondary school.
Where is it from?
Mama and Papa still they sell
Akara.
and you are selling the same corn with iPhone 13 in your hand. It doesn't correlate, no at all. Then you don't look at the daughter and say, my friend daughter, God bless you, you don't marry poor man. It doesn't add up. But you don't see some parents that are saying, if you want to, any guy you are dating will be sponsoring you and
sponsoring us. Those kind of things.
Why would you get it for your own boy? And why would you don't call it your own?
And use that for ritual.
And tomorrow not say all of these things are just breeds.
Yeah.
Different breeds of comparison. Like she said now, in her what you get, you said something about your kid.
Yeah.
Paramedics.
You want cause fights now. They don't be nothing, no. They different. No, they don't be nothing. Yeah. No, yeah, they fight too. Can't say paramedic na nurse. No, they are different. So maybe educate them. Well, what's your job? What do you do? Okay. Yeah. Yes, emergency.
Now, that's somebody from a field who is doing his or her best.
Yeah.
Forgive me that, but I'm going to get a bit judgmental, right? Like, really forgive me. A whole lot of nurses are coaches.
Yes.
A whole lot of nurses that I know I have met are coaches. That is so sad.
She's not a nurse.
No, like I can give you.
Rejoice no deal. Una say toxic.
You might see some of them. You might see some of them do this thing because they tell you, oh, nurses from Nigeria do this.
Yeah, they pay.
Side hustle. One, that's what she calls it. Actually, genuinely, I thought she was really doing something until my eye really opened up something. Because that's what she called it, side hustle.
Wow.
And I couldn't put out a prayer. That was until I knew it inside of the relationship. So, someone from our field now, a lot of people do not see the prospect there.
Yeah.
So they now blind their eyes with the comparison. So when you're in the hospital, Reddington Hospital, when we are exposed to very close one, then you now see the people that come and go out of that hospital. You now see your mom has like this, your blue scrubs. Like, ah, God, when I go, it's like this. Then one man now comes, hey, how are you? Can I have a number? Tell me what you want. And she's not even because, oh, she's in the worst state or she's bad. Now, look at me talk to this standard
Of these people, yeah.
So that's the problem. So we have society who is the biggest player when it comes to
Comparison.
and collective comparison. You have the smaller circuit, either friends, family, and everything. Then you now have, especially the unfortunate guys that will enter unfortunate relationship and all of that. So I like to call it very unfortunate because you tend to say that you're contacting, wake up. And I say, see, God, they go close on the way out. Don't stress me. Don't stress me. A lot of people don't get it, but when you do this,
Yeah. Okay. So talking about we've talked. You both have shared a bit about like from the male's perspective. So I want to bring the mic to her, Fumnaya. So as a young woman, I know what young women often face. We all know what it is now. When are you getting married? Is it shining light? There's no light. Please plug it in.
Okay, it's on.
Okay. So when are you getting married? So as a young woman, how do you navigate that kind of comparison? Because it's something I've also faced. I told the story. We left secondary school 2016. Just 2016 of yesterday. Ordinary, like by 2021, 2022, these girls were getting married. I'm like, what's happening? One of my classmates I saw by 2023, she has 3 children. I said 3. I'm like, Jesus, 3. I was shocked. No, I'm not even kidding you. Her first child is like 4 years old. I'm like, how old are we again? Like, how do you have a child that is 4 years plus 2 smaller ones? And then there is me that I don't know what I'm going to eat this night. And you have 3 children. And imagine your mom sees that your classmate with her 3 children in the market. Or maybe knows the mother of the girl, and the girl's mother is saying, my child just gave birth to her third, her third child though, and I'm just coming back from Momugo. How do you navigate the whole marriage pressure? Because you say, yeah, the pressure is on males, but not as much as females.
It's not as much.
It's not as much on males because they're the ones that need to make the money now. Yes. So tell us a bit about how you navigate, because it's something I've seen a lot of my classmates, my age mates, every day they are doing wedding IVs flying everywhere. And I'm like, I don't even know how to react. I don't know if I should be happy or sad because honestly, this is me being very honest. I don't know how to feel about it. So how do you navigate that as a young woman?
Personally, I've not always been like more relaxed now
Okay.
because I thought I was going to be married. I'm going to start out. Recently now,
Yeah.
people have asked like yesterday I bought a from doing something.
Mm.
So there was a lady that she's always working with vegetable. And then I have already bought what she can see her. She's like,
Not buy for me.
I've already bought. So I have to take her number.
Mm.
Give me your number.
So that I'll be calling you.
I'm in need of it, I'll call you. So I collected her number and she was like, I should call her so I can save my number. And I said, okay. I called her and I said, okay, that's her phone as one. And I was not like, she was not like, what should she say to that? Mommy was.
Mommy divine.
Just say it as Naya. So I'm just like, I don't know this lady.
You're supposed to be mommy somebody at this age.
Like, no, Naya, you're okay. Not say I should say my own as mommy. I don't know. Okay, ma. No problem. So I was just like, my mind. I don't know this lady. But for me, no, I'm much more relaxed now.
Yeah.
Like, I think I was 15.
Mm.
23.
The pressure was
I
much.
was having a pressure.
Where was the pressure coming from?
I don't know. I just had it in my mind that
At so age.
I should be married by 25. I should be married by 25.
Mm.
Yes, how I had in mind. But since we're not adding up the way and currently I have friends around me that are already getting married.
Mm.
Like close friends.
Yeah.
They're getting married. Well, trust me, I used to compare myself. I try as much as possible not to let it get to me, right? And of course, I would be happy for them now. I had a friend that was getting married. She did her marriage with me.
Mm.
I traveled all the way to
Wow.
right? I have a friend now, trying to go a male get married. I'm prepared to travel to the day. So I just try as much as possible not to let it get to me. I realized that, like I said, everybody has their parts
Yeah.
in life. Maybe this is my part, and I should not let, I don't know, anybody's success make me feel like I'm a failure. Right? So it's, I don't have to explain what I feel like I'm in a hurry to explain myself, but it's just life. And
do you feel bad about the fact that you didn't hit the milestone of getting married before 25 or at 25?
Maybe I did.
Okay.
Maybe I used to.
Why were you feeling bad? What was the source of the
feeling bad because I feel as a lady.
You're on a biological clock.
And your chances are, and I like to build.
You love children.
I love to have children. I want to have children on time so that my mom will have a first child.
Yeah.
So, but lucky for me now is that my mom is not putting so much pressure
on you.
And I'm very grateful for her. But there are some parents that see their first children, right? And like mom didn't really get married on time.
Yes, maybe that's why.
So she has friends that are much older than her,
and they have grandchildren.
And get married, and she will have to go for the children's marriage. It's not that she does not like keep it to me like after any guy or this kind of stuff. But she understands to an extent. Why my dad don't want to go. Actually, we talk.
You don't even used to come to his mind.
So, but personally, but okay, one sincere conversation that I'll have right now is my friend that he's a bit of you.
Okay.
This my friend, she's married and she's pregnant now. When she announced she was pregnant, I was happy for her, but something inside me just beats. I was happy for her,
but yeah.
I was jealous. Sort of. I think I did not want to sit down
Chai. Mm.
I still look at myself now. Look at me now. I still look at myself now. Look at me now. Like, really, can I can I ever take care of the child? If I will sleep from morning till like I'm not wake up on time, except if I have like maybe I'm going to work.
Mm.
I'm at home. So this is how we always what do I have the child?
Don't worry.
I find this responsible. Like I say maybe when the time comes out. Because I'm not ready right now. Not ready. So I'm giving myself grace and I'm not I'm not in any way feeling pressure. So I just try my best to
Just navigate it. Yeah, you did, you did. I don't know if any of our guys, I think I want to hear God's voice. God's, you've been so occupied. Yeah, let him say something with regards to the conversation. Yeah, let's say something with regards to comparison in general. From your own, maybe you have an experience you want to share to anyone.
Comparison. Yeah, why we're much younger.
Yeah.
Comparison was a thing because I remember when I applied for admission
Mm.
so my job, I didn't do well in my first, but I did well in my first time.
Mm-hmm.
I was not able to just get to
Admission, yeah.
So the second one was bad and the first one. The third one was
Was.
I was like, what's that?
Bad was worst.
So, and you
Child.
have
Your colleagues are already 300 level.
and stuff like that. And so at the time, my dad was like, "Guy, what's in the house?"
Village people.
So your mates are already like that. I was like, so that was really, I mean, it was awful. So, and like they are all mentioned, parents are the key factor for
Comparison.
particularly for children, because when you start comparing children like that, they will grow up with that.
Mm.
They don't feel like they will ever do enough. So whatever they want to measure it up with the other person,
Yeah.
they feel like it's doing better than them. So, but just like the way you mentioned, if our parents can do a better job and make us feel like we are doing well, we understand like our parents encourage us, support us, all of that will help us become much more confident wherever we find ourselves. Now we don't have to, because the problem with comparison is that you keep looking outside.
Yeah.
You understand? You keep looking outside. You keep looking at what you see in your life. You keep looking at what you don't have. But what about the things you have? You understand? What about the things you have that you should be grateful for, that you should appreciate, that you should consider? Because the thing about life is that, the more you have people you have this tendency of
Multiplying it.
multiplying.
Yeah.
But when you are about, you always focus on what you don't have. That will lead you like you mention something, facing something black.
Mm.
You start doing all kinds of things just to, fit in, just to, it doesn't make sense. So for me, I began to learn not to compare myself as I
Grow
started
that.
learning. So like right now I'm at peace with my life. I don't have anything. I'm not comparing myself to people. I'm taking my life the way I'm seeing it, moving at my own pace, understanding that just like she also mentioned that we have our different paths. So somebody can just wake up, somebody that has not been born is already a millionaire.
Yeah.
So the moment they give birth, they're already big.
Yeah.
So you don't, where you are starting your life from is not where
They started.
You understand? It's quite different. So you cannot go and compare yourself with somebody coming from a rich home to you.
Okay, so I have an interjection to that. So in a situation where the person is actually, both of you are starting from the same level, and you notice that you be like say I did backward, this person don't. Let me give a very real example, right? Yes, real example. 20. So when I started for, as of 2018, I had a friend, and we're really really close. People even thought maybe we're going out. Was my tight guy. Even my parents were worried that we were going to Uniport together. They felt that maybe we go to school and become campus couple and all of that. And some the school he was working, both of us were teachers. You know, school liver stuff. Now, me, I was working in my mommy's school at zero salary. He was working in that school, I think 5K or 7K per month. We're just hustling teenagers. And we got into school first year. You don't even get where you go squat. Now me still carry my friend. How far? Do you have any guy that can squat this boy? This da. Started learning how to code on his phone. Started learning how to code. All of us just dey look am say, wetin dis one dey do? Me na I just dey serious dey jack, dey study. I want to graduate well and all. And long story short is that he learned how to code, and his first laptop was actually from Twitter giveaway. You know all these online giveaways. When he told us that he won laptop, we're laughing at him. We're like, what do you mean from Twitter care? Till we saw the laptop live, we're like, okay, this is getting really. He was on Twitter when we were still doing Facebook. He was already on. He was already on Twitter connecting with people. 2020, 2020 during COVID, all of us ran back home. This boy said no, he's staying back in school. We were like, shey this boy dey mad. He was back there coding, doing, improving me. I came to Lagos. I was enjoying my life in my auntie's house. Nothing concerned me, nothing got me. They live for duplex, a few cute. When I came back to school, the person I saw, the person I used to know, I don't recognize him anymore. 2021, job landed, 60K dollars per year. This is not movie. This is not movie. This is not something you read on LinkedIn. This is my guy. Before my very eyes, this guy transformed from the guy that used to always look for everywhere that there is Wi-Fi in Uniport. He knew everywhere that there is hotspots in Uniport. He'll be like, I'm in Pekish, come to Pekish and meet me. I'm coding there. I'm at social place, engineering, they have Wi-Fi. I'm at ICTC. I don't even know all the different locations. But he knew it. This boy transformed. I just dey look am. This boy wey im mama dey hawk for Aba. So, in that kind of situation, it's not like they are born with silver spoon. Now, I'm not comparing myself to someone born with. This is like, I even used to be better than this person. And all of a sudden, I'm like 1,000,000 miles. Like, we are no longer close in any way. You cannot see our connection. Because we've been saying, mentioning people, Nepo babies, all this. But like in the case where the person is a Lapo baby like you, but all of a sudden, okay.
Now, in this event, there's something that is very invasive.
Okay.
You have to recognize. Hard work.
Okay.
Hard work is very.
Yes, very visible.
Now, hard work is a factor. You start from.
Mm-hmm.
I also have a friend which I'm happy for Chris. Chris is like an inspiration. Like Chris now is married.
Mm.
And we all were there, together. This guy came from you know there's a grass.
Yeah.
If there was something beneath the grass, I would actually put it together. But then you mentioned something. This hustle is mad because you're jumping on a
Yes.
It's mad in the sense that he was already seeing what people were not seeing that time.
Yes.
It is now people have opened their eyes to coding,
Yes.
web, and those things. That time it was not something that when you even tell someone you want to code, let's feel like when you wait till this one you talk like, what are you talking about? That time too, you tell somebody like when I was someone says, so you are starting with your 18 years, and I was 8 years. No, I can learn people like talking about. Then it's now that you even see people talking about this. So the ability for you to go back and think is not easy for you to like jump and think about what's going to happen up. I need an example about my supervisor at the office. He's already been in the house. This thing, the thing that man is doing, man, I start one time and look at myself. The policeman, starts small because you're building your house. When you build a house, you rent it. Before you know what's happening, you are already getting another source of income
Yeah.
from somewhere. You might not choose to rent it. It might be something like a retirement fund for you where you just want to go there and sleep when you are old. No disturbances. That's what it is. And it now plays a factor when you now start earning.
Mm.
There were people that when we were in school, they were already in the final stage of their professionals.
Mm.
Then there were some of us that, man, people write that and say, if nobody they think at that time, say, we are interested in writing. Then some, they were just in the mid stage. Some, it was when they were in NYC that they finished it. So that starting early was also a factor to play in the chain of things. Now, this guy in question, he would have had a situation where people would try to discourage him.
Yeah, of course.
What are you doing?
Even me, God, when he said he wanted to stay back, I say, I'll go come back home. This COVID, we never even know how things go take be. They come back maybe they see road. They say no, he will stay back. Me, I rush, I came back.
So like what are you? Now he stuck to that plan.
Yeah.
He felt a conviction in his mind that this thing is going to turn out good. There is a positivity. Now who give up?
Yeah.
I watched a football match in my phone where Morocco and beat Nigeria 2-0. And I was pissed off that they said they're going to change the channel. But on that night, I realized now who give up. If ladies could inspire themselves in the dressing room that, see, as we are coming out to say, wow, they can't beat this people. If ladies, how much more me as a man, like come on. It was so inspiring for me. So this person stuck through that chain. He finally managed to get a laptop.
Yeah.
Not with his own money.
Mm.
Somebody decided to give away to buy laptop. He stuck with that plan. He kept on with that plan. Now that plan has worked out. The problem is a lot of us within that time frame would have felt this person was wasting his time.
Yeah.
This person didn't know what he was doing. But he was seeing the bigger picture. And you might not know, you might have been praying about it. In all of it, you should always have that thing at the back of your mind that you cannot do it on your own. You need the God factor in it. You need to always put him first. You need this thing that you're doing. At the end of the day, if you are planning, God might be someone laughing at you. That's the head. You're just wasting time. Because you really don't know. So the thing is, your plan, you are praying that your plan aligns with his own plan. One way or the other, you don't know how to plan it. Let it shall work out. In that scenario now, the truth of the matter is, if his someone is home, he might still be having a conversation, not so like it used to be before. He will still be having conversations with you and still be a bit interested in knowing what is it you're working on, how he can advise you, or what is it that you want to do. Now, if it's not the wrong time, it is your responsibility now to see how maybe you might not get to that is this thing. Because the truth about life is some people it's like it's a bitter piece. And some people might go ahead like it's a lot. Now it is the time that is not the wrong person. Except you on your own decide that you have that thing in your mind that I want to now do it in my own, I want to now go and step up in my own way. So that you understand when we reach, you can talk. Then that is it. If not, there is a person and you get to that situation. It's conviction. He has not got
And now Lawrence Oyo is singing with you.
no, it's not a sing with that now. No, it's not they call it as a house as well.
Let's collab.
He said it to me yesterday that he said that his friends
He was rushing, they were rushing.
They will say this it's not starting it is that mad belief that when we get there, we meet each other again. And it really happened true. They made themselves there. So someone might be like you catch up, you overtake. That one too is also part of the system. You catch up, you overtake. It's also part of it. Then the reverse might be the case where the person overtakes and keeps on overtaking. Where you cannot do anything about it. In that scenario, focus on
your own journey.
Focus on your own journey. I like entering, if anything in this world, I like going back to the Bible. So sometimes I might err as a human, but I don't always forget how the Bible talks about it. Pressure can make you abandon the plan and go and look at another person's plan and to know what to do. Moses led them out of the race. Joshua led them out of Jordan. In both cases, the rivers were parted. They divided from them. The rivers divided from Moses' brother. Joshua's own, God instructed him and said, "Oh, why don't you use to carry the back and pass? Let them step forth." So he now said, "Okay, you step forth first, and the rivers parted." It's different thing. All achieving the same purpose, but different instructions. What we work for Israel might swallow Egypt. So it might work for another person. And you now decide you want to get into
You want to learn coding?
You go broke. You go broke back. Another person doing your you too. You have seen your boys are broke. They have come to like get the cash do data for them.
Right.
You broke, then they go broke your boy. You know they collect it. Even if you collect, I just teach you for a fan naira. Now my grandma will call it a fan naira. Bro, they don't see nothing. But they feel like, oh, because of this other person,
He's doing Yahoo, he's doing something. Yeah.
Same thing too with sports betting. One guy in my office one time, he won 1 point something million sports betting. How do you think so? Or just the office I told you, that was what the job doing that. You see, they finance. We're still writing exam. I was just like, I said, oh, there's no possibility that you want to please.
That you will win.
What's the possibility that what's the possibility that when we go and play this thing, we even win it too like this?
Try.
So, like my friend now that is in the UK, we chat. I thank God that is the kind of person that he did not really allow it to get
Twisted.
that their brokenness is continue to stick to their heads, no matter how rich they get.
Yes, true.
I don't know if I use that language.
I get
they
it.
have not forgotten that book.
Yes.
So we talk once in a while. Not we always talk before. He still chats me up to ask me how is he going to do one or two things for this and that and that. Luckily for him, he's doing one particular thing. For me, he entered consulting firm. My way was not through consulting firm. It's a different journey entirely. And you have to ask God at the end of the day that help me identify your method so that I understand the ideas, the visions that you have put for me that can work for me at the end of the day. Because that's what it matters to. So, yes, I understand. There's an Igbo song that I know I overtake it is allowed. Overtaking is allowed, and it's the truth of the matter. And there's nothing you can do about it. Overtaking is allowed, but we are humans. There's a time that you might feel a bit of that jealousy or that what's going on. Like, yes, we are humans, but believe in yourself. Last but not least, let me not talk too much. Let me use this example of skills. Those skills, they are shaking.
Yeah.
Oh, before us, the people that started with skills, they pass him. They don't even talk to him at all. And skills was like the most talented. Skills can rap. When I say rap, I've had skills freestyle on 2 minutes at a go. And I said, this person is from Nigeria. This guy is from Jos or something. One house like that. He's talented. But you ask yourself, people that started they come. But what's happening? Then I want you to know that the skills there. There is a time in his life where he's more than close to that. He might not have been saying that he have been successful. He wants to be as successful as this. But most of it, just believe, no way, don't keep it alive, don't let the fire burn. And that thing always stop with don't let the fire burn. He built one house in Kwara State for his mom. So he was in his house when he went to Japan. He's 17-year-old footballer in Barcelona. Dancing to shape.
Wow.
Somebody got skills for art. When you're training, how? I don't drop any song. I don't drop anything. When you are training, how am I training? That man is 17-year-old teenager. Skills started. Skills started entering places he had not entered in his life. And at a point, he said, I think I'm free. That's how
Chai.
he said, I think I'm free. He started going to Amsterdam. Barcelona.
Hmm.
That
Someone that was in
Barcelona
someone that was in Kwara
called
State
him to come and watch their
because of
final.
strange body.
Barcelona president called him, come and watch our final. He came, looking for the won the final.
Chai.
Then he held the trophy and he snapped with their players. He was teaching them how to dance. The Barcelona president was hugging him at the back. Shake body, shake body. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's somebody's life can. I don't know how
Yeah.
to explain it. It
Yeah.
can be like this. You understand? So that I was just when Kwara State and God bless you. How much more like you understand? How
You
much
were there, Lagos.
Bro, get out of here, man. That's not challenge. I just like, go get out. What are you talking about? I can see. I told Delight one day that all the things I did that one way or
Yeah.
back. I told her I'm going to places where that time I just want to enter there. Say speaking. So the man will say, I'm not ready to play. I spoke to 6 months. They all call you. Can you come and do part time? Sometimes when I'm talking about so they always one way or the other, like it cannot be hidden. Me, I believe so much in myself. I'm not about millions, but I believe so much in my ability and myself to the extent that I feel like there's nothing
Like I'm
nothing
actually.
exactly that I feel like I'm not achieve. So you that started with me and you have gone ahead and been very happy for your success. I cannot think in my mind that I wish you bad. I don't wish you success. Keep going, keep going. And by the grace of God, we meet each other at the top.
Ami, drops mic. Okay, so let's move on. Why do we always compare ourselves to people that are actually ahead of us and not those that are looking up to us? Because why do we always do that? Because even as I am that I feel like my friend is earning 60K per year in Nigeria or remote job is earning that amount. And I feel like I'm miserable and I'm not achieving anything. There's still somebody somewhere that is like, how I wish I can even be like this girl. Like, how I wish I can even get to where she is, be confident like her, be doing this. But inside my head, I'm like, this high paying remote job is, why do we do that? For whatever.
It's always enough for community.
Okay.
David was a king and had to get and calling David. But he went and while everybody was fighting, he was strolling out his people and saw another mountain.
So it's lack of contentment.
Something like that. So he craved another mountain and he had to use it like so it's not of community.
You like to grow.
Maybe I would not want to say it's comparison. There's a difference between being contented and contentment does not mean you should be complacent.
Yes, yes, I agree.
You are okay for it. You always strive for more. That does not have to change the position where you are not doing. Okay.
To turn it on, you have to press hard.
Okay, so you should not put you in that position where you now feel relaxed and you don't want to grow. Growth is something, yeah, everybody should grow regardless of what stage you are in. So then the part where you are not going to be looking back and saying, oh, this person, we started together and this person has not grown. I don't know what I should call that. We will call that. I don't want to say that should not make you feel grateful and say, "Oh, I'm at this point, this person has not gotten to that point." And I say, thank God for my life. I don't know. I don't my mind, I don't think that we should do that. You should be grateful for your own journey, your personal life. This was where I was and this is where I am and this is what I want. It should be personal thing. Anything you are doing should be for your own personal thing, not for you want it to be like in comparison with another person. course, you have standards, right? People will look up.
Yeah.
Yeah. For good, yeah. Right. Because the day in the house, I don't know, there are times I feel pressure.
Yeah.
I'm sure I'm honest because I'm myself. But I just sat down, like, my kitchen area, and I looked at I'm like, she is me that rent this house, please.
I mean,
I should be
there are people
grateful that I
living
have
under
house.
the bridge. Oh.
Calm down.
Yes.
I'm not the one that's paying my bills.
Try.
Am I calling anybody now and saying, please, oh, I need money, oh, I'm calling my parents? Am I in debt? Am I sick? That days I'll be like, oh, yeah, please. Are you feeling any pain anyway? Because I'm working in like somewhere we are people that
Sick
are sick.
people. Yeah.
Not many look at this person in this position. This person does not have. There was a lady I took for an investigation, and she was like, now, people are just there. I want to do this. I'm not married. I'm not no child. I have not gotten this job. That this what she wants is her health. Her health. That's what she just wants. That there's nothing you give her that she needs. It's just her health. Everything is meaningless. And I'm like, imagine me now, health. I'm not feeling discomfort. And like, we should just be grateful for our present now. That's one thing. That's if that you do have contentment. But in that contentment, you should strive
For growth. Yeah. I think that's the balance. Yes.
Yeah, I think take online classes.
Yeah.
I think financial literacy classes.
Exactly.
So fire
Not that we just be
I have to work my skills.
Yes.
That does not mean I don't know. There's a difference.
Yeah, there is.
If I want to do this thing, I need to be like this person. The anxiety no longer.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Now you're more relaxed.
You versus you.
Exactly.
Okay. Does anyone? I think you want to say something.
So pretty much what every person has said. So the idea about contentment is, or rather, let me start from the beginning. So when you look up to people and you're not looking back at, oh, I'm here, this person is there. Like you said, it has to be personal.
Yeah.
Because when you are doing, oh, I'm here, this person is here, okay, I'm good. Then I don't like the word stupid. I really don't like that word, but you kind of are stupid when you do that. Because what like the skills example, is living his life in Quara, probably have less than 500 days account. And somebody might be saying, oh, I'm better than skills. 2 hours later. A different story. Like, how do you match that story? You can't even control, like, literally, you can't, there is no analysis model you bring up that will explain that. Right? It started with this guy after Nandi that plays Nigerian songs and rates them. That's where it started from. The guy played it, rated it, played it in a club. Then Baba Day House, the music they played over almost 10 years after they released the song. Like, if you ask anybody, because if you ask these children, this Gen Z now, they don't know, nobody knows skills.
Yeah.
If we were there when they would not forget.
I swear, me till today, I don't know if I remember, but I know the song, but I don't know the artist. I can't remember who is the guy.
You put 10 people and say big skills, no? 95 people. Nobody can remember what he looks like.
Yeah, I don't have a picture of him.
But it just happens. Yeah. But in the case of when you're not looking up to other persons, right? So there's a place where you model after people. All right, you say, okay, this is what I want to do. The smartest thing I tell people, especially younger folks who come to me, right? What do you want to do? Find someone who has done it or who is doing it. Then get yourself into their path. What that will do to you is it will minimize your mistakes.
Yeah.
Because if someone has done something, if someone has been there, like I tell people that people say experience in the university. Me, I would say experience should have never gotten teaching certificate in the first place. I rather learn from other people's mistakes, but I experience it. Experience where I know my experience. When I want to experience that, I don't know.
can jump experience class. I can do double promotion. I can miss that class. Thank you very much. Insurance is very costly and very cheap. So you can model when you model plans and you have plans, and there are people who will be there. There are people who are going there. Think yourself on track. Okay, what are you doing? What do you need to do? Like I'm pushing to write my PMP exam. Currently they are doing a PMP global conference in Kigali, Tanzania. I wanted to go for that conference. The person I'm following, following her, told me and everything. She was like, yo, this conference, the list is out. I need you to apply, get your passport, get your visa ready, blah 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 blah. She don't want details, financial details on me and everything. I look at my wallet. I said, go to the conference, gather resources. When you come back, I go collect that. I must not be here. But now the problem is, if I don't have her to model after, I will carry all my last savings
and go.
The conference will be good. Inshallah, no one. But when I come back, before, you see the problem. And did I do a good thing? Yes. But am I in the debt now? Yes, too. So I can actually miss that debt and still enjoy the good thing. All her conference material, even to the pencil to the team. And they go pick them tomorrow because she's arriving every Monday morning around 2 a.m. in Nigeria. And they go pick them tomorrow. And early at 6 o'clock, and they are out. There's no negotiation about it. The husband don't call me. Now you go pick her, we can go pick her. So I go pick your wife. And I just want for them to be at home. And but we laugh about it. But that is the thing. I'll pray. The only thing I'll miss out is traveling to the guy. I'm missing out from video conferences to link to videos to YouTube compilation. I have all of those things down. So, but the problem now with most people is when they now compare and want to compete.
Yeah.
It's the best way you compare.
You're using your day one to judge somebody's one day. Like, this is your day one.
Why do I want to compare with? Her name is Chineye. She's not like a mentor. She's not like, literally, she's 32 years.
Yeah.
It's not like she's even older than me, right? It's not like even on a career level, she's very far from me. She's not. But what I want now, she already has it.
Yeah.
So I will follow you. Now, if I don't want to compete with her now, I will not go and push myself to do get the exam quickly. Get the exam costs not less than 700K. She's married, her husband is working abroad. He has the money to sponsor. I will go boil my neck, kill myself to get 700K. Now, I'll come back, so I'm actually on a fracture that need to have PF to work in. You get it? So the problem is that when people now compare to compete. And there is now the unfortunate guys that want to, I like to call them unfortunate, right? Like when you now want to compare to match up. Oh, him do what I do. Those guys, those ones, their level of the color of their problem is not in the rainbow spectrum. Because explain to me how you see someone online, 10,000 miles, he doesn't know you,
don't know the person.
What they go like after that person. You don't know what the person is doing. You don't know what the person has gone through.
Exactly. You don't know. You don't know. Oh yeah, sure. Welcome to Lagos.
You see someone unbox 2021 Prada bag that is $21,000. That is the price. Now you don't know whether it's the original version
or the fake one.
No, that's not what they call master fake.
Yes, I've heard about it. Yeah, but it's not original.
Then they now have real fake. Then they now have Nigerian fake. So 4 levels of that.
Aba people also have Aba Prada.
It's not talking about between Lagos and Turkey. So when
they have 4 fakes.
When the back comes, it goes to Turkey. Turkey will do it. Turkey will have like 4 versions of it. Different individual levels. You won't see somebody who now tell you, oh, I thought that $21,000, whether I know, whether I know.
You don't know. You are not there.
I'm not looking for how to find $21,000 to match up with another creature. Why? It's crazy.
It's crazy.
So the problem is now, like she said, the difference will now be the anxiety is no longer there.
Mm-hmm.
Like he shared the story and you share the story. Let me show you. Look, I started with saying I showed the example of my five friends who are in
Yes.
China. He's the oldest among all of us.
Mm-hmm.
He finished school way above what his course was not accredited, so he couldn't go for service.
Oh.
So even when he tried, nothing did no getting this service and find job, nothing was coming.
Mm.
He spent 11 years of his life debating across Nigeria.
Hmm.
His parents called him this guy.
11 years.
20 years of debate. And it's not like free debate though, because use your money travel.
Uh-uh.
Use your money apply
You are cost.
like when we were still in Umaya, I schooled in Umaya, Michael University. When we were still in Umaya, there were times when he leaves home by 11 the night, after gym, you go to the house and they come back to your place. Maybe him and his parents have got into a fight.
Check.
He walked out. Maybe you stay there 1 week, 2 weeks. At that point, when you don't stand there, you go to the shop, so I don't bother asking. Then we all came to Lagos, we started to still debate. Like he's one of the you can't call debating in Africa without calling his name.
Mm.
You cannot even no matter what you hate him, you cannot deny the guy. Then all of a sudden it's called a China. Come to China and teach our kids.
Debating. It's something as if for 11 years.
Everybody calling
Useless.
Now you now see younger debaters who now
Comparing their life to him.
I want to be like this. People like us that when he started loving so when we now see when we come to Canada, now see younger debaters who now be doing and be arguing, yeah, you are not right, you are wrong. Even he was like it's so crazy that even when he's wrong, you cannot tell anything he's wrong.
That is wrong.
Like he has become so much of an authority in the field that you can't tell him he's wrong. Like people who follow his arguments in a debate where he is. Like they are debating against him.
But you borrow his arguments.
He has written books and books in debate that you could argue with it. We don't give up. Like it's so much of an authority. You can't see somebody who wants to compare yourself.
To him, you want to start competing.
I did over 7 to 9 years, but not actively.
Passively.
Very passive. But in one of those 7 years, 9 years, nothing no concern you. When he was traveling,
no
like,
concern.
I was like, I was more than happy for him. In fact, I have been passing everybody for him. When he came out from Chinese embassy, because the first appointment there, they didn't give him visa, that one cast, he needed to go get another job. When he just told Mayor, they don't give me visa. I will not forget, I was in my office. The way I shout, somebody opened up after. I could not contain myself. I pack up. I said, where is it? He said, I said, that's so problem. I said, that's so crack. I said, where is it? I pack up around after 11. I was gone for that day. Like, I could not contain myself.
The joy.
Then after like 2 months, my dad once said something. 5 months after that, I just said something. And so I don't remember that. I won't best on beginning. I don't say. Okay, I was debating online. I had my earphone there. I was not. Man came out of this room. And I said, "She know the debate with your friend debate."
You didn't hear the disturb us.
I said, I swear I'm not the best one. I just put my head back. When I finished it, I met the man. I said, "God, I sit down." When I break down how it happened, in case you don't understand. You think they na by your friend has you know what I mean? When I told you, see, this is what even though you have been doing it, you know what you can do? My final year exam. I missed final year exam.
For go to debates.
My love was we win. That was my love. So by the time I come back like this, we manipulate this to give us sleep for result to pass. Then you do the same to the side. It says like they're not complete system without us. So it's not to put us in complication. We not go fear because they get complication. How far now this now? We went to wars in Malaysia 2015. Came back, second best of this guy you won. You got say I did by name. You know right now. They go into the other people of that team. That's what we take part. My dad just told me like 3 times over. If you don't enter the first match and come back, don't bet what happened to that to have again. I said, yeah. When I come back, like the first complication, I just said it to him. I sent it to his brother. I don't know how to say, this your son, this man. You know that was my son. Because they reach this man. Let me send it, and then I can't call me. Congratulations, I see that they want this only. So, the thing don't enter in head, you supposed to have travel right now.
Yes.
If I had seen all Eze have seen, I was there, I saw the ups, the down, and it's a sickle cell. Let me.
Wow.
So they were
Wow.
just get his crisis.
Wow.
And they were just
And I want some people are like, I want to be like Eze. Are you ready to experience crisis?
When you see all of that, and you somebody will not say, compare yourself to him. No. Baba is like he said, the God for his grace and your grace
No be the same. Yeah.
I know when what used to wake us up in the morning